Hello and welcome to Ember Fables, Dragon Gems Rising. Last time, we had an epic fight. No, well, I mean, there were fights, but it was epic diplomacy! At last! So the party, instead of attacking the Merid, actually worked out a deal and ended up with another gem. So we'll see where that leads. But you guys had just left the, walked up the stairs, out into the ruins, and the lake had just caved in and then kind of, righted itself. And you guys are back into the cold afternoon of another day.
Are we doing who we are, how we're playing? Or?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yes.
Sorry.
So we'll go around and say who we are, who we're playing, how we're feeling, and we will start with Alex.
I'm Alex. I'm playing Norren Gildathal, and I'm sitting on the other side of the table today, as you can tell. Norren is invigorated that we seem to have successfully retrieved a gem, and also horrified by the events surrounding retrieving the gem. The end.
No, that was the first gem. Craig playing Shadow. I don't know what Shadow's feeling, to be completely honest. It's just like a whirlwind of what is even my life anymore. Yeah, Craig's excited to see where this goes. Shadow's no idea.
Shadow isn't proud that they didn't have to have a fight and kill things?
I mean, no. Again, just really confused. Like, this is above my pay grade, man.
I am Hannah Markley, playing Rhaenya Guy Silderant. Rhaenya is also very thrilled that we have successfully achieved a gem, and thinks for one moment maybe she picked the right career in politics, because maybe with Jaren's help she has a future in it. I think feeling good.
We will side note that it was Jaren and Norren that did all of the diplomacy there.
Rhaenya has been integral in coaching. Like, I just,
Yes. No, you're right.
There was no
She's proud of the team's effort.
team's effort. A good leader knows when.
When to take credit.
And run.
Should I also introduce Caleb?
Go ahead.
Caleb Miller. Playing Jaren Arkwright. I don't know, man. Like, Jaren's been through some stuff. Got mommy issues and daddy issues and uncle issues. And I forgot my guitar, so we'll just air guitar today. Yeah. You're welcome, Caleb.
Incredible.
Yes, Caleb couldn't be with us today, but he's here in spirit.
High fidelity spiritual transmissions.
Yes. Oh my.
All right, and I'm Rachel Markley, and I'm playing Pearl Greenholm, and Pearl's somewhere between like ow and
Oh?
That's honestly fair.
With her beautiful red hair.
Yes, came way closer to dying permanently than I, would have liked, but it's okay. What doesn't kill you gives you XP, I guess.
Something like that.
Sometimes.
What doesn't kill you tries again later.
Yeah.
And I am Gabe Markley, playing the DM and Dorian and everybody else. Except for Jaren. I refuse. You guys had just gotten out of there. There was the massive sinking of the lake. And now your horses are standing by. What are you doing?
We should make camp. What
happened?
time is it? Sky.
Nature check.
Good lord, I'm good at those. Oh, hey.
That's a cute dog.
Isn't it? Also, 18.
Yeah, it's 1:30.
All right, I know it's
In the morning?
only in the afternoon, but are you okay? I feel like we should rest. I need some rest.
I could rest. I think we might need to move on just a little ways, just in case. Wait, no, she's young. I could rest. I think we might need to move on at least a little ways from here. And not be directly here, because we know that there's people here who are coming here or have been here looking for the gem. So just
Speaking of the gem, so how does it work exactly now that
I don't know
that
exactly.
it's gone?
Also, how long is this gonna last? The young.
It usually lasts about an hour and then I have to do it again. All right. Could we are the horses still here? Jaren?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get
Jaren, get the horses.
Get the horses.
Oh, no. Not again.
Let's find a safe place to make camp.
Yeah, no, safe place to make camp is good, and then we can have a talk, I guess. Who's good at finding? Can we like head an hour ish in northerner northy direction and find a safe, secluded-esque looking place, maybe like a little hidey hole.
I'd like to send Poe up.
I'm
maybe?
in total agreement.
Oh, we're talking to Dorian. I thought we were talking to
wasn't talking to Norren.
No, I'm not. I'm not leading. I'm just saying I'm in
Yeah.
agreement with that.
Okay,
suggestion.
let's.
I'd like to send Poe up to maybe see if he can find us a safe
Sure.
or more
Yeah.
safe hidden-ish
Perception
spot.
check.
I am.
I know you are. I am, and I'm done with spells. Why the?
Because we were
didn't
doing all
long
kinds
rest.
of stuff last time.
But I get my key points back on a short rest,
perception,
and I spent
14.
half of my hit die.
14.
I also was hiding most stuff.
Yeah, so you see through Poe that you're kind of on this higher elevation slope, and the mountains really rear up to the east and the north, and a little bit just northwest. They start kind of going, down to the west more directly. It's a very gray, somber area, and there's snow drifts and such. But I mean,
I could make us a tiny hut once we get a little bit further away.
Was that Renya or Jaren? Renya or Jaren?
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think actually both of us. I know I can. I think he can too.
Yeah, I remember because he said he could, but he didn't. And we
Yeah, he was like in a mood, so he did.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna use one of his spells.
wow.
Yes. Well, great. We'll just find a spot somewhere, and we can't bring the horses inside, so they'll just have to.
yeah. So Poe does see over to the north, like there is a little cave off to
Perfect.
one side.
We could block the entrance with the tiny hut.
Maybe someone should check out the cave.
Poe?
Shadow?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
All right. So you guys are gathering your horses and stuff and moving away from the lake, so I can turn it off.
I like Poe. He doesn't see very well.
No, I know.
I mean, he can
Please.
see in the dark. He just doesn't.
Make me nervous.
doesn't.
You don't see very well.
Yeah, so I'll kind of like, as we're discussing, be like,
Well,
yeah,
isn't that
sure.
cold?
And I'll
Yeah.
stealthily approach and head in, kind of.
Yeah. Do
Is that the sound of a cave?
a stealth check.
Sound of snow.
No, we're staying with the sound outside.
Oh, okay.
It's in stealth, yeah.
Yes, stealth, and then I would like a perception check.
16.
All
Stealth.
right. 16 stealth.
And oh lordy, 6 perception.
Dang it.
I see everything.
It's so safe if you're gone. I mean, can you at least tell back how far it goes? Like, is it a super deep cave?
Let him tell me.
So yeah, you head into this cave, and at first it kind of seems like just a dig out, maybe a boulder had fallen out, but then you do see this like passage around, and Shadow, manages to scooch his way in, and there is a larger cavern here, and there's a pool, and there's dripping water, and Shadow's like, oh man, like.
Oh no.
He saw the ripples and is like, perched on the edge of the pool, staring at it for some reason.
Oh man.
And everyone outside is just standing there.
I hope Shadow's okay in there. How long do we wait? How long has he been gone?
Am I able to turn around and go out, or is this like
It's only been an hour. Let him finish.
Not let him go in there.
He's a good man. He'll do a good job.
He called me a man.
No, Shadow comes back out, and I mean,
thank
you're
God.
fairly sure that everything's okay in there. Yeah.
That seems fine. There's water. There's a big space.
Let's go inside. Oh wait, no, I'm still young. Let's go inside.
Sorry.
I can't never remember what I am.
Me neither.
Yeah, let's.
Dorian wanders in.
Can
and
we fit
starts
the
making
Can we fit
fire.
the horses in? Like, it's not so.
It would be a little difficult to fit the horses in, but there is a leeward, the rock kind of builds up to the mouth of the cave, so it's not as directly in the weather, in the
Okay.
wind and stuff.
So we can tie them up out there. And I'm sure they'll be
They'll be
totally
fine.
fine.
Perfect. They'll be wunderbar. Maravilloso.
Okay. So
Is it?
How?
Does somebody have a trigger trap thing, like a alarm that we can lay at the door of the cave?
I have alarm.
Lovely.
I'm making coffee right now.
Great. And then you can
You're going to
set an alarm for us.
What's Norren's perception of the climate where they are? As far as are we starting to get north? I'm just curious. Why do we think it's actually super cold? Is it
He said there's snow.
it is
There's
snowy?
dusting of snow, yeah.
Okay, is that just a storm, or is that the climate that we're in, and as we head north, or is it do we think it's elevation? What is Norren's perception of this?
Nature check?
Sure, I can do a nature check. I'm gonna fail. I got 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You're certain that up in the mountains it gets cold.
So it is just elevation.
Elevation and location. I mean, Norren is thinking
good roll.
everything kind of going north will end up getting colder and colder.
Well, the reason I ask is because Renya seemed to be really experiencing a lot of cold just now, but
Oh, that's
our
just
home
Hannah
country
being
is actually quite a bit north of here.
That's
And so
another thing,
I'm trying to triangulate how hard is it going to be for us to travel, and how dangerous do we feel how much danger do we think we're in the elements? Because if we're gonna be heading north and we're gonna be in
That's actually
snow,
a question. If we are,
Norren
we
is-
gonna die? Are you taking damage right now?
Norren knows that you do not take weather unseriously. It's a very real risk, and especially from where you come from, if things turn south up north, then you head inside.
So we don't have
we're
magical
not.
elf that we can just walk on top of the snow and we're just unaffected.
I don't
by
know
it.
where you heard that. That is not real.
Oh, okay.
Elves actually weigh something in
I'm gonna start a fire while they're conversing about the weather. I'm just gonna get
Where are you
Yeah,
starting?
Dorian
fire?
already, but
In the
yes,
cave?
You're all
Yeah, Dorian
okay.
already had a fire going because he's making coffee.
Oh.
Goose.
She wants her own fire.
We all built cold fire.
I know.
Out of what?
Nothing. My hair. I'm gonna start taking a walk about in the cave then.
All right.
Well, wait. We were gonna have a talk.
I know. You guys go ahead and start your talk. I'll engage in a minute.
Are you gonna go into like the deeper cave?
Are we all in the deeper cave already?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, you're all.
So wait, I thought you said the ant. There was. I'm sorry.
It's an anteroom. Yeah, it's not very deep. No.
So if we
that's
want
true.
actual protection from the elements, I would have assumed we went in deeper.
All
And
right,
that's
you
where
went
the
in
fire
deeper.
is.
You're all in deeper.
Okay.
Investigation check and have a conversation.
Well, I'm going to investigate too as soon as we get in. That's what Norren does.
Why don't you all walk and talk? This sounds great.
I mean, how much walking is there? Like,
We have to chase after them, I guess.
you
You're
know,
fine to go
if
to your boat.
Dorian is working on a fire, that's fine. Norren is going to do a perimeter check.
Sure.
That's what Norren does.
What was yours?
8.
Oh.
I'm pretty confident I did good enough.
Shadow
trust
shows
but verify.
Brenya the
Trust but verify.
pool.
The pool. What do you think? How deep do you think it is? Do you still have any of that breathe on water?
26.
No.
Okay.
26. Yeah.
We've not had great.
So the perimeter is all. I mean, it's one room,
Okay.
and there is a sense that there have been people here before. You find the remains of like a chest and some material of a bag sort of thing. I
Maybe
can't
some
think
like
of
burned out fire.
Yes, yeah, a
pits
little bit
or something.
here, there. But there's nothing that sets off alarms for Norren here right now.
Great.
Sit.
Coffee, anyone?
Yes, please.
Yes, actually.
So I'm sorry. When you
He pours one for Jaren.
when you absorbed that gem,
Yeah.
is it just gone now, or is it?
No. I mean, I can't like feel it, but I can feel it.
Is there? So we know the gems constitute incredible danger and power.
Yes.
Where did the danger go exactly?
She is the danger.
I am the one who knocks.
I'm gonna point away from everybody. I'm gonna point away from everyone and breathe a stream of fire.
Yes.
Cool.
I was worried about that. So the danger is very present.
Yes.
I
But
see.
I think I'm in control of it.
I'm gonna pull out the rods and see if they like do anything. Do they do anything?
Oh yeah, they do it. They do anything.
So just
They do
her,
everything.
like
Yeah, they are very much going off.
Is it like
Oh.
if I
Making a noise like.
No, it's more like a Geiger counter.
so wait. So the rods are pointing at me.
yeah, because all the gems in the lead box.
That's a problem.
That's a big
So
problem.
now we know that we can never hide as
Well-
long as you're alive.
For the record,
Thanks.
for the record, Captain, if anyone knows us, can think of something that we're wearing. Most people can cast tracking and scrying spells. We don't have any real ways of cloaking ourselves.
I can't do those things.
I mean,
Yeah, don't demean him like that.
I'm just saying, we already know.
Talking about his rods were fine.
Yeah,
I mean, he can track us.
already
That's
know
true,
from what happened when we tried to use that teleportation circle. They have means of tracking us. Her having this gem in her doesn't change that. It changes a lot of things, but it doesn't change that.
But there is one thing it does change. If Silvato has possession of a gem,
He could absorb it and get whatever this is. And as much as I'm not keen on people in general having absorbed the powers, no offense, Pearl, I'm really not keen on him having it. before I think we thought that these were items that were singular and separated and that could be wielded. We have no idea what this means. Like, if she dies, does the gem come out or is it gone forever? Is there incentive for someone to try to kill her to take it? If Salvato, I'm not saying that we're going to.
No.
If Salvato has already taken it on, is there even any hope of getting it back? Does he know that he can, and can we stop him from doing it if he hasn't yet?
If he understands how to wield that power against our land.
I have to imagine that if we kill whatever was housing the gem, it would come out. I mean, we found the gem in essentially a skeleton.
That's true.
So perhaps it was within that dragon.
I think the dragon was trying to use it.
Well, the legend goes that it was dropped on Zephyrus. So.
Oh, that it's what killed him.
Yes. Yeah. That was the implication.
So you might have dragon slain.
And you just palmed that?
I was going to ask, how do you feel, Pearl, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Actually, on a scale of 1 to 50.
On a scale of 1 to 50, I feel.
I think
you helped me.
I patched you up some.
I came very. If we hadn't taken I just feel in my bones that if we hadn't taken a nap, while we were in the maze, that I would have come much, much closer to being very dead. Like, beyond saving dead.
Do you still feel like you're you? Like, has anything changed?
Dead. Just.
Like, do you feel angry?
No. No.
Can I do a medicine check?
Can I smack her with my staff?
I mean, you
can
guys
try.
No, 100%. Like, I want to see if it triggers like a, oh cool, now she's angry kind of thing.
Do you feel like
Like, not hard, but just like,
Oh, that's true. If there's like some adverse reaction that the stone
Roll a
has-
medicine check.
has
Roll
to,
an attack.
protect
What
it.
were you saying?
I was just going to ask if she felt like any part of herself had been annihilated.
You have to calm
24.
emotions here in a second. You're gonna have a panic attack.
I don't think so.
That sounds like something a
21.
gem person would say.
21.
Jared's like,
24.
listen, guys.
All right.
Picking up random crap has never done us anything wrong, okay? All I gotta
No
say
harm
is,
at all.
from my red eye perspective, we're doing great. Good job, Pearl.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
So, Shadow, you go ahead and
yeah,
get
just
her.
like a tap in the head
Okay.
kind of
You
thing.
can try.
I already
24.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Challenge accepted. But,
Wow. I already rolled for the
well, she got easier to hit.
darkness.
I go invisible and teleport. I'm behind you now. Invisible.
You're in the pool.
Pearl, real talk.
I go visible again.
Real talk.
Why not?
That was Pearl being Pearl, right? I mean, that's not. We're just trying to make sure there's no weird reactions with the
I
gem.
don't think there's any weird reactions.
She seems warm on your medicine
You just
check.
kind of feverish.
I don't think it's that cold out. Actually, I know that it's like snowy, but
No,
I just feel fine.
well, I'm cuddling with Pearl tonight. I'm just keep us posted if anything changes.
Sure.
I don't. I'm exhausted, and we need to rest. And then I think
I agree with Norren. I think we should head north.
we can.
I do think this is a lot. That was a lot, but I think there's more, and I think it would be, if you're already worried about the Salvato guy, we need to be very worried that he has one.
We can't make this
We don't.
anyone else's problem but our own, though. I mean, he's.
Oh, I have to disagree. This is kind of everyone's problem, even if they know it or not.
What's your perception of the threat that Salvato may? Because my perception was that the threat from him was mostly over since he had been ejected from the court.
Well,
And if he wanted to live the rest of his life in exile, that was
I mean,
never happened to me.
he ran. He never faced judgment.
I understand that, but my point is that if he was just gonna stay, hidden in some cave, that was fine with me. But now I'm
he's
concerned
gonna
that he may present an immediate threat to our people.
Well, I'm more of a scholar in the way of, the gems, not a psychoanalyst on...
But what kind of damage could he do should he inappropriately appropriate
Yes.
this power and wield it?
But the gems were made by the dragons to attack one another
So a lot.
and destroyed a lot of what we know as Javros at the time. So there is a very considerable risk, and quite frankly, I'm not all that keen on the fact that Pearl has the gem inside
We
her.
had to carry
That's
it
not-
somehow.
All right. I'm not going to argue with that, but I'm registering complaint.
Complaint registered, Dorian. And agreed. Again, no offense.
Jaren shakes his head no.
No, Jared goes like, right.
Oh, thanks, Jaren.
We have to kill him. He needed to die before, but he especially needs to die
It was
now.
only one complaint. I feel like that's a bit of an
She's
overreaction.
talking about something.
I'm sorry, the coffee hasn't really kicked in yet.
I will kill him with my bare hands if I have to. Him having the gem just makes it a higher priority. It was going to happen. There's just now reason to do it beyond my own personal desires of his demise.
Wasn't there another gem mentioned? Actually, as a character, I shouldn't know anything about. Never mind.
Should I roll a memory check of history? Am I missing something in my notes about another gem?
Roll a history check, yeah.
Because
I wanna do
thought
it
I wrote
too.
them all out of where
Yeah.
we thought they were.
Yeah.
Ho. Okay, Octopus, first roll. Come on. Come on. I'm so smart, Octopus. Okay. That's all right. 13.
Better than me.
I got a
Plus,
15.
hold on. No, 18.
Yeah, so Renya is thinking on this and remembers back when Lyriel was with you guys and on
L'Oreal.
comparing notes about the Tarathi slash Silverin myths, that there was possibly a mention of a gem in that.
Yes.
However, does the DM remember?
The one that they used.
Roll a history
There
check,
is-
Gabe.
No.
The one that they used to pay off the Raven. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Do we think
That's
that
what I'm talking about.
So, Gerthang, the great white wolf of Silverin, fought the Raven of Tarathi. But Tarathi,
Oops, don't look at that.
the Raven of Tarathi is not loyal, the Raven is bought. And the legend has it that the leaders of the time bought his fighting, his allegiance with some item of great power, which I believe is a dragon gem.
Didn't Lyriel have a different opinion on that?
I mean, just that. I think the
Well,
differing in
Lyriel's dumb
opinion.
and she didn't stay and help us, so what does it matter?
I think the differing in opinion is who was the antagonist, Silverin or Tarathi.
But she didn't argue that the Raven had the gem?
One could argue she might have been smart to get away, actually, considering how much
I just
Yes, well, what does that say about you?
I'm considering things.
The more you know.
I just know that, like, the Raven fled, presumably with the stone, the dragon gem.
Do you think it's the same one as what Savalto had?
Maybe. I mean, it would have been in the legend has, it's all hearsay. I don't know if this actually happened,
But it would have been, if we consider
would have
it
been
as
in the Silverin
history, it
Mountains.
would have been in the mountains, the White Mountains.
Yes,
Okay.
it would have been in the White Mountains, and there was presumed that the story has it that there was an avalanche, and that the raven and the wolf, that the raven fled and the wolf chased the raven, and that there was an avalanche and they were never seen again. So either this is all hearsay and nothing, or what's more likely is some of this, to some degree, is truth, and the raven fled in the mountains with the gem. And that might be the gem that Silvato now has.
Do we know where Silvato is?
I have an idea.
I could check on him
We know pretty precisely.
2 days ago.
Does anyone have Find My iPhone?
I am
Find my
gonna,
dragon gem.
I'm gonna scry on him. I mean, a 2-day old scry. I'm gonna scry on him.
You don't have actual Scry?
I don't have actual scry.
Do you have access to actual Scry?
I don't know, girl.
Go ahead and scry.
I might tomorrow.
You can scry.
So let's
You can always
let's
scry.
check later.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or
I'll
you
look
could
it up.
check now while I'm
Oh,
scrying.
yeah, you Scry. I'll look it up.
Scry again.
Mirror, mirror in my hand, show me the baddest in the land.
Is that?
I didn't say anything.
There goes restricted mode.
Yep.
I didn't say nothing.
Let's see about this.
She's actually just like checking her reflection. It's like, like, oh, I can see so far. My elven eyes. And then she's just,
I see my elven eyes.
So it's been a number of days since you've done this.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you are looking at the mirror and it does the rippling thing. And then it comes into view, this snowstorm, and you see him walking along a road. And then there's a town in the background there, he is heading towards. And do a history check for me.
Do I recognize said town? Ooh, a history check, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 12.
Maybe you can describe it really precisely to the rest of us.
You're pretty sure this is one of the towns of Silverin that are not in the mountains. It's down in between the arms of the mountains, and you might even think that it would be Fesh is the name of the town.
You said what? Fesh?
Fesh.
Fesh?
Fesh.
Fesh.
F. Esh.
Like
As in
fish with an
foxtrot.
E.
Just
Okay,
look,
thank you, friends. I
look
got
at
it
the
now.
map.
I do. I have.
But look at it with
Look
your
at the map.
eyes.
I do.
And the image fits.
Oh no!
What? What's he
He's-
doing?
He's in Silverin. He's in a town. He's around people.
Well, this won't do.
He's in Fesh. Do I know if there's any?
He's. I don't know the geography of Silverin, so.
I mean, he is.
Heading north.
Wait. How far do I think I mean, how far? How far are we?
You have a map, right?
No, I know, but like, how do I have an idea of how many days of travel it's going to take us to get there? If we fast haul it, do I also have any ideas of if there's fast travel somewhere there?
So Renya would be fairly certain that there's not going to be any kind of direct access to like a teleportation circle
Sure,
from Sarabia to Silverin. You may be able to find one inside of Ralthos or Finral Karak.
Okay.
Would that, as an ambassador, would that kind of thing be something she would be like more deeply familiar with? Like what? Like would they have access to those if they're teleportation circles into and out of Silverin? Would that be something that they would like have some kind of relationship or official?
Yeah, I mean, she knows for certain that there aren't any inside of Sarabia, and that in an ambassador way, that she has limited access to things in Ralthos. You'd have to go into the heart of Ralthos, down near to the capital city, before Renya's aware that there is actually a teleportation circle. Like,
you have
there's one on Alasar.
Can you zoom out a little bit and show us more of like the overview of the map?
Should I be doing a screen recording of this?
Oh, I don't know. It's not my show.
Oh.
Should I send them that? Should I send
Yes.
a message?
Yes.
We need to
Yes.
absolutely.
But what if what if he's quiet right now and they converge and then he retaliates and levels a town?
I don't think he could do.
I mean,
Hopefully,
wouldn't you rather they have some level of preparation than none?
Or at least be able to.
They can at least keep an eye on him. And he's an enemy regardless, is he not?
No, I mean
They can get there faster
need to-
than we
they need
can.
to take him into custody, but what if them attempting to do that results in a battle they're not prepared to fight?
Well, we weren't.
Maybe don't say take him into custody. Maybe just say, here's what we know. We don't know that he's absorbed the gem. We don't
With
even know
any-
if that's possible with any other gems.
With any luck, he has no idea how to wield this power.
I mean, it nearly killed Pearl.
That's true.
Have you guys done well with trusting to luck?
No, but if if you add it all up, hopefully, eventually things will come out on our side.
Are you familiar with the sunk cost fallacy?
Well, I was thinking more of the gambler's fallacy, and yes, I was hoping to embrace it with both hands.
Okay,
Hands.
I texted you, Gabe. I have a question, but so okay, yes, sending a message. Who's Norren's superior currently?
Your mom.
Your aunt is what the answer is.
I know.
Yeah, I assume Norren has a chain of
We
command.
talked about this. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah,
like,
the guy, he
Who would have like sent out Trubs and the like? Like, who's in charge of the army?
You don't need to know their name. You can just say, hey, I'm contacting this person.
That's true. That's true.
We're diving real deep there, friend.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'd like to send
Well,
just to my
Renya can
aunt.
speak
Just to my
directly.
aunt.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I'm freaking out. Okay, I can do this, but then we need to go to bed.
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I need to go to bed.
I'm gonna cast.
you just doing
sending.
this, or are we like
Okay.
talking about it? Is
No,
it, like,
I'm just
happening?
gonna cast sending.
Okay.
To my aunt.
sending to your aunt.
Salvato is in fresh.
Freaking fresh.
Possibly armed with a very powerful weapon. Proceed with caution. We will try to intercept him. But, like, keep an eye on. Dude, I don't know.
So articulate.
Super
So-
diplomacy.
Quick note. We never got an answer to about how many days of travel would it be. And she did ask that earlier.
Yeah, I don't think he knows.
To
Fesh from where we are.
to fetch from where
Yeah.
you are.
Because
You
we
have
have
to
a
get
map.
through the mountains. Just back the napkin math.
It's like many sets of mountains.
If you're just
Where is
on
Fesh?
horses.
Are you trying to calculate how many days of travel with or without the teleportations?
Without, because we don't think we
Without off the back of like
Yeah.
just a quick assumption is 20 days.
Yeah, it's like across the mountains and very far.
Yeah, so
It's
saying
not
that we're going to
mountain.
catch up is not
No, okay.
happening. You already
But we
said
need
it,
to get there somehow.
But
I
by
mean,
the time we get there, he'll be somewhere else. He's not going to hang around for 20
She
days.
was gonna question that actually.
I mean, if a couple days ago
She
he's
gets
in the
to respond.
mountains and now he's in.
I know, Craig! Thank you!
I'm just saying.
I don't know how D&D travel works.
Is that very realistic?
Look at you.
We will monitor the situation. That's one word, actually.
Not syllables.
I can't do this. Be safe.
I'm not the only one who's
Thank you for the warning.
Stop calling this. Put me on your do not call list.
The time is.
What did she say?
They'll monitor the situation.
That's it?
That's it.
What did you say?
Nothing useful. I told them where I think he is. I also told them I wanted to intercept because if there's a will, there's a way, and I think we can find it, but I don't know how we're going to get there.
Maybe the eagles will carry us.
I literally almost said that earlier.
Do you know any eagles?
I just
Not
need
personally.
we need to rest and we need a plan, but we can't
My respect for you is going to soar.
we can't just
Like the eagles.
we can't just travel through the mountains.
I mean, we can.
We could.
What
it
other
would
plan do
take
we
us a
have?
while.
I mean, it would take us through the mountains that the fight with Gerthang and the Raven. I don't remember.
Nendeg?
Yep. Nendeg happened. But again, if it's the same gem, it might be pointless to try to even investigate that thread.
I'm sorry. Wait, why is it a problem for us to find him?
Because it could take 20 days to get to Fesh from here.
I mean, he's been hanging around.
Your name.
He's been hanging around for months.
But every day he has that gem risks countless lives. We have to find a faster way of getting there, right?
should
He's
try.
also not just been hanging out. The last time she scried on him, he was in a cave. Now he's in a town.
Well, yeah, he's getting supplies to take back to his cave. Probably.
No, he has an agenda. He's not gonna risk whatever kind of dungeon crawl it took to get to the gem to just hang out with it. There's an agenda. He's gonna do something with it, and we have no idea what the time frame of that. It could be months. It could be minutes. We could be too late. What I saw was 2 days ago. He could have already killed everything.
Well, I think your aunt would have mentioned that. Did she mention that?
That's fair. She probably would have. But still, enough people have died. We have to find a way to get there faster. We have to.
Okay, well, maybe we should sleep on it.
I do have.
Dorian definitely did sleep.
I don't know that language.
I hate to be that guy who's pointing out, other things. But you mentioned that the mountains are a physical barrier. There is also the war going on between Ralthos and Sarabia. And Ralthos is kind of in between us and Silver.
Right.
Also, didn't you mention that you met Herman?
Yeah.
And that he
The weird guy at the cave with our
gave you
safe word
some
waffles.
weird
Oh, flapjacks.
Yes, Flapjacks. You met Flapjacks. Didn't he say to meet him somewhere?
I mean, were we ever gonna do that?
I don't
though?
remember actually what you guys told me in the library.
He seemed like he maybe had a few loose bolts.
And
Yeah, we
and
generally
his own.
That's true.
only think about ourselves, and even then only really contemporaneously.
Well, to be fair, we don't know what his agenda was, truly.
I mean,
I think this takes precedence. I mean, this is your people, your home.
no,
You're
yes.
the only ones left that have a home.
I guess I only brought it up just thinking Herman's a fellow Gray Sage, and I would like to know what he was on about personally.
Do you think he might have any idea on a faster way to get to Silverin, or?
I mean, he was aware of the underground mining system that got us where we
Almost somewhere. Almost got you somewhere.
almost got us somewhere.
I don't know what Herman knows. You said he recited to you some strange rhyme.
Yes, and,
I
and
don't-
told us
I
that
don't
there
know.
that there was a gem.
We aren't the same person.
I understand that. I'm
Looking
just,
at me like that.
I'm just trying to muster up some motivation, some sort of plot force, if you will.
Well,
He said he made us in a-
what reason would we have to go find him right now?
Exactly. That's
This-
my question.
I
This seems much
don't
more-
know. I'm not as familiar with this area of Sarabia. I don't know
So
where
do you think-
the universities are. It's just we don't have enough information personally is what I'm thinking. And
So do you think we should just hightail it? 20 days of fast, hard travel to hopefully catch up to Salvato before something catastrophic happens.
What's our best option otherwise?
Well, if we think that it's possible that Grey Sage have a secret transportation network that we could take advantage of.
I could message him tomorrow.
Yeah.
oh,
My fear is if
that's a
we
good idea.
attempt to do that, we lose time if it's
Well,
not
if she
there.
just messages.
I know.
Then that would be
That just came
faster.
up though.
But no,
that would be my fear. And also, what if, even if we go there and they do, how do we know that they're not going to try and take the gem?
Or we could get ambushed and killed again. That
Correct.
would be another.
all right. Look, the Gray Sages do not want the gem. Okay,
I-
we don't want gems.
Well,
Not how Herman sounded, but sure.
Well, Herman even at the time said that he didn't necessarily want us to turn them in. He was more
he wanted
trusting
us to bring them all.
than a lot of the other parties involved have been.
Yeah, he just wanted us to gather them. That's not suspicious.
Everyone's
It's really
suspicious.
not all that suspicious. I don't know.
If he was the
Shadow.
only one of that organization we had met, I would agree more. But we have had help from them.
It's not paranoia if they're really out to get you.
I mean,
Well, to be fair, we're talking about things that can level entire cities. Anybody wanting all of them in one place is by nature suspicious.
Yes.
I don't care how good you are, how
I
much
agree.
you helped me. That's suspicious and that's concerning.
I would like to know what he meant by that.
I agree, and I think we don't have them all.
We should sleep.
Getting information from him, and I do agree. I think trying to communicate with him before we invest some unknown amount of time trying to find him is best, and then we'll just see what we can do from there.
The one other thing that I would suggest is I'm on board with what Shadow's saying. Move fast and purposefully towards this situation in Sylvan. But also we can stop, I think, and ask questions of natives in the area.
As we go.
You know, like, hey, happen to see a teleportation circle around here?
Yeah.
You know, just.
I mean-
just
Well, and we'll need to
casually.
resupply through
Sure.
towns and things as we go.
Well, and Dorian, do you have any sort of like, you use all sorts of spells. Is there anything you have that can help us? Any,
Let me see if I remember. His problem is that he has
This is alternate.
he has lots of little tiny spells.
Okay, thank you.
how rude. Don't spell shame him.
It's gonna be all right, Orion. I just think that maybe multi-classing has its limitations.
He has not
You
found
just
us.
don't like that I can do Eldritch Blast.
A lot.
I'm just so glad that I gave up being this hot to have all of these really unique gifts like Eldritch Blast and Seeing in the Dark and teleporting.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm so sorry.
It's almost like making a pact with witch's log.
Apparently, there were easier ways.
Well, I'm going to cast Alarm, but no, I don't have anything else to do. As
All right,
helpful.
so we
Well, I
should
appreciate
rest.
you checking.
We should rest. We should try to send out some information feelers while heading rapidly north. And if we encounter natives as we go, discreetly trying to information gather. Are we in agreement?
Yep.
Yes. Jaren?
Yeah, man. Like, honestly, whatever at this point.
He's just sitting
Trying
in
to
the corner,
freaking tune my
like
guitar.
yeah, no, he's just playing moodily in the corner.
That's not moodily. Hold on.
I'd actually like to take a second and like confess all my feelings and thoughts and dreams. Jaren is going to cast Lehman's tiny hut to give us a safe, warm place to be in. The horses are gonna have to fend for themselves outside, but hopefully Alarm will let us know if anyone comes in, and then Lehman's tiny hut will protect us so we can all sleep.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go.
we don't even need to do watches.
We don't even need to do watches.
Forgot
We can
about that,
all
yeah.
sleep at the same time in Lehman's hut.
Yeah.
Sweet. And then we'll get going in the middle of
Thanks,
the
Jaren.
night.
No problem,
Because-
guys.
Yeah, what time is it now?
Dorian will
How long
actually
have we
take
traveled?
us too.
We said we traveled
It was
about
like
an
an
hour.
hour, so it's probably like 2:33 o'clock-ish. So if we start now, we can actually travel at dark, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
It would be
Ideal. So,
nice.
as long
let's
as
do it.
everybody can see,
Could be fun though.
which I think we all can.
Oh, you know
Question
what?
mark? Can Jaren?
Jaren can
should.
see in the dark.
Okay.
He's
No,
not-
Dorian's
Also,
Plus,
because
he's got
of
all these
weird
weird
red
stuff.
eyes.
Yeah.
Remind me,
also
what
great.
race is Dorian?
elf.
He's from Silver.
He's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone from Silver is now.
I
Some of
mean,
them-
Contrary to your desires.
I mean, according to Norren's worldview.
Trump is
That
the
says-
weirdest looking elf I've ever seen.
Well, Trubbs is one of the good ones. He's one of the good immigrants.
Stop, Alex.
He literally came over on a slave ship. So
Exactly.
that counts as immigration.
Yep.
It wasn't a Silverin
I
slave ship.
can't-
Just for context.
Alex.
Silverin destroyed the ship and he was saved from it.
Wow.
Makes me feel a little bit better. I was about to be like real worried that we were that kind of people.
No.
It's okay. It was like a whole
Stop,
generation
stop,
ago,
stop.
so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
So, day dawns.
I mean, no, like night dawns.
Night dawns.
Is there a night sound?
We're off to a great start.
Are we? Are we though?
Okay, team.
Jace.
Although I'm very confident in my ability to communicate and articulate myself well, is there anything in particular you want me to ask Herman or get from him?
Is he even awake?
Not in the
Do we think?
snow.
I don't wake him up.
There's no crickets in the snow.
You don't know. This is fantasy. There could be fantasy snow crickets. This is his world. Let him live his best life.
All right, fine.
Is
Have
there
your
things
fantasy
that we
snow
should
crickets.
communicate
I mean,
specifically?
should we tell him, hey, we're concerned that
Wait.
this bad guy has this gem. We need to get there ASAP. Can you
With
help?
who?
Herman.
Oh, Herman, yes.
Okay, where
Tell him to
are
stop using flapjacks.
where are we generally?
We're in a cave.
Can somebody
We're
give me a
just
region?
north of the Starsis Lake.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are just
Okay.
So you're a little bit out of that.
Okay.
Northwest Arabia.
I'm casting sending to Professor Herman.
Are you speaking out loud so we can hear you?
Professor Herman Marosha.
Sure.
Flapjacks.
Blackjacks. It's Renya. We're north of Starsis Lake.
Why does that?
Because I'm trying to find a way to get there fast and he needs to know where we are.
You just ran out of words.
Cast it again.
Need information, transportation, tracking
To where?
of a man named Salvato and fast travel to Fesh in Silverin. Help, please? I can do it a couple more times if we need to.
Okay, so just to clarify,
Save your
you
spell.
said we are concerned about a guy named Salvato being in Fesh, and we need to fast travel over there. Help, please.
Yeah.
Kinda. That's kind of you
Context.
could you
It's
could.
Renya, we're north
generous
of
with
Dark
it.
Lake,
For
need information,
information.
transportation, tracking of a man named Salvato, and fast travel to Fesh in Silverin. Help, please.
She literally wrote it word for word. Freaking scribe.
Like,
Oh, hello. It's been a minute. I honestly forgot. And I thought you did too. If you're this far north, you could go to Gershnon.
Gershnon. Gershnon.
Is that 2 words or 1?
Yes.
hey, nonny, non, hey, nonny, non.
Where
Okay,
is Gershon?
okay.
Is that?
Should I talk to him again?
Do we
Ask him.
see? Wait, do we see Gershon on the map? Do we know where Gershon is?
Roll a history
Is a
check.
Gershon.
Or use your eyes.
I mean, I'm looking right now. I don't see it.
Aha! Where's Waldo, Alex?
Not on the map.
Nice. He's hit.
Is it up by Slim Dank Lake?
No, it is. It is actually.
It's worse. It's Slimbok.
Slimbok. It's above Slimbok.
Oh, why is it in gray?
Garshnon.
All right, I rolled a 12 for
Slimbok
history, so
Lake.
Norren doesn't know it.
Norren definitely snoozed during Rolthos geography lessons.
Okay,
So, not
should I try this again? Is there more information that you want me to? I mean, I could keep going.
What did
That's,
he say?
that's up to you.
What did he
This is
say?
your people we're talking about.
He says that that if we're this far north, that we could. He just said. Well, first he said he forgot about us, which was kind of rude, and then he said that if we're this far north, that we could go to Gershon, which, if I understand correctly, is north of where we are, which is heading in the right direction of where we want to go. But I don't know why. Should I ask him why? Should I ask him why if he's there?
I mean, if we could do a lot of things. What does that mean? What does it mean that we could do something?
Right. No. So yes, I should ask for more. Right.
I mean, do we think that he has? Do we think that he's
Shadow
lucid?
Pearl, do you have thoughts that are maybe better?
More information is better.
More information.
Just ask.
Okay, let's do this again. Hey, you!
Oh my word.
Flapjacks! Are you in Gershon? What's in Gershon? Can you help us gather information and travel faster because you're so cool? Please help.
Norren's just shedding a single tear.
I'm sorry, guys. I suck so bad at this.
No, this is great.
It's
This is great.
amazing that she made it as a diplomat.
I think there may have been nepotism involved.
Oh, useless.
Gershnon has a university that I highly recommend. I have no idea how many words I just used.
Okay, there's a
1,
university
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There might be more information we can gather from the university. Sometimes basically teleportation circles reside in the places of people of power and where people gather information from
Dorian.
universities.
He said all that?
I'm
Extrapolating.
Extrapolating. Thank you.
Dorian, is it possible that a university could help us?
Well, the last one was where we died.
Yeah, I was gonna
Also,
say it
where we
seems
teleported
like
from.
We also
something we
also
don't
teleported.
necessarily want to go there.
We need to go north, either way. And it's half of north.
Fine, let's go. Let's
And
go.
everywhere we've
I mean-
gone, we've found people who are like, I hate Sarabia. I'm so willing to help you do,
That's true.
anti-Sarabia
Also, it wasn't the
things.
university that killed us, to be fair.
It was some
university-
visiting
But they didn't.
student.
Yeah.
They didn't do a great
University
job.
had
They didn't
nothing
do a
of-
great job warning us, though.
They
now we
didn't
know.
know it was happening, most likely.
Sure.
Yeah, no, we were attacked by Sarabians. Sarabians killed us.
So
Yeah.
I think seeking out a university is still a good bet. I mean, that's where
Correct.
we teleported from last time. And they have
Correct.
books and stuff.
Are we gonna
Caleb,
encounter?
Read.
again.
Thanks, Jaren.
Wait to get up. You're welcome. On the road again.
By the way, Herman went ahead and told you that he's in Revenant, which was
Is on
where
the
he
way.
said he was going to meet you. But
Yeah, that is where he said he was going to be. Yes. Not going there. All right.
I mean, it's literally on the way.
I mean,
Yeah, we
it
have-
is.
Where is it?
Actually, we
So,
passed through
Revenant-
Revenant to get there.
And then Revenant is below
Oh,
Slim
yeah.
Lake.
Wait, but we'll have to get through the border between.
We have to get through the
Rolthos and-
border either way.
Yep.
Okay.
We should make sure we've
gonna-
rested up and been, gotten back all of our health.
That's what we just did.
Yes.
Before. Well, no, I'm
Well,
saying
but after
right before
travel.
we,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
before
Yeah, I
we
was
try
like-
to, right before we try to cross any borders that might be, an active war zone. We
Yeah.
should probably make
All right.
sure we're.
do we need papers? Do we?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we could
Let's
just cast a
find
bunch
out.
of darkness and
I'll just.
Yes.
Diplomatic community has always worked well for us.
No.
I don't know that spell.
All right, so shall we leave?
Yes,
Mosey
yes,
on out!
yes.
Not Mosey.
Let's go check on our
Sprint.
horses.
Are the horses alive?
Have
Yeah,
them frozen to
horses
death.
are alive.
Thank the Lord.
Well,
We have Ken, Willis, and Mary. Ken, Willis, Mary. Jaren can ride.
Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow can run.
Yeah.
Would you rather ride a horse? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who? I mean,
It doesn't matter. You were just pointing at people and saying names.
no, I know. Okay. All right. Dorian and Jaren can ride together.
Okay.
Norren and Renya can ride together. And then Shadow can ride his own horse, and she can fly on her
She flies
broom
fat.
while being towed.
Yeah. Or she could just ride the horse with Shadow.
Oh, that's true.
I am so small. Horses are so big.
Oh, you'll be fine.
You can sit on my shoulders.
wait.
That'd be cute, though.
And then I have a personal heater.
Yeah. The melt, like the snow just melts as it comes near your guys.
You start
All
hearing a
right,
weird sound.
go
it's
ahead,
Shadow purring.
Alex. Roll me a d6. Night is falling, and you guys are setting out.
4.
All right. so
Our
you
horses
rolled a
can't see in the
four.
dark.
But we can. We're guiding them. That's okay.
I've never.
good-
You typically have blinders on. Like,
Yeah, a good
horses
horseman.
anyways.
A good horseman can direct the horse. Treacherous.
Are any of us good horsemen?
I am definitely a good horsewoman.
Horsewoman?
Horsewoman.
Oh, horsewoman. Never mind.
Why the long face?
I would have been trained in the art of equestrian.
Yeah, what's your animal
Skill
handling
sets.
look like?
You said what?
What's your animal handling look like?
I don't want to talk about that. Yeah. I said I was trained. I didn't say I was good at it.
Yeah, so you guys start out and you're riding through
We
the
have
night.
long rest.
You go in just straight north? Are you trying to get out of the mountains? Are we trying to go down into the vale?
We'll head toward Revenant.
Yeah, kind of like
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Are you guys heading just straight north to Carriage? Or are
I
you
think
going
so.
down and to the left?
let's go down to the left a little.
I was imagining northwest, straight line to Revenant, because then we can
Yeah,
skirt
kind of in
around.
between those two.
Alrighty.
Wait, do we truly want to avoid a town? Because if we need to restock or sleep,
Well, I think
finding
We have a hut.
finding taverns to
we have a hut. I think we have enough rations for now. We should try to make it to Revenant, and then we can restock. We don't need to restock in every town along the way.
okay.
It might be fun for
Well-
maybe DM to have us keep track of our rations? Because I still have the same 10 rations that I started the game with.
No, you guys are down to like 5.
5?
If you're at
That's
10.
what you think.
And as you're going, the snow has started. And as you keep going, the snow is getting heavier.
Did we unpause?
Are we unpaused?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
That was assumed. Oh, it was an assumed unpause. I'm sorry.
It wasn't for all of us, my friend.
My apologies. For that, the wind gets twice as strong. Actually, this is Alex.
your insolence!
This is Alex's fault, not yours. So yeah, you guys are in the middle of a snowstorm, and it's getting really intense. What do you guys do?
My natural element. Onward!
I mean,
Cornelius.
can we try to push through? And are we able to keep track of where we're going? Like, do we need to roll some kind of... Like,
What was that, Renya?
Do we know we're headed in the right direction?
Roll a nature check.
Take the hobbits to Isengard! That's a 13.
It might
Yeah.
actually be loud enough that it could cause audio problems.
Whoops, whoops,
Just
whoopsie.
little,
Whoops,
maybe.
whoops, whoopsie. All right, her nature check was a 13.
Yeah.
And the sense Renya gets is that it would be very easy to get turned around in this. You guys are going up slopes and down.
I mean, how long have we been traveling?
Rocks. And
How long
it's
have we been
been-
going?
3 hours.
We need to keep going, right? I mean, we have to just
We
risk-
just started.
We have to keep going. There's no choice.
Perception checks from
One.
everyone, maybe?
Well, I just blinded myself by looking directly at the light, so I can't read my die. Oh no, I can
boy.
read that. That's a high enough number. I can read that anytime. You said perception?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 26.
Wow. I guess does
21.
anyone? Oh, 21. Okay.
I was very
16.
pleased with mine.
Okay. Elves. Elves. Renya and Norren being in the lead and such. They
In
do.
their natural element.
Yes, you guys see the glimmer of lights up. Not in the sky.
Like, someone should-
Up a little bit on the slope, but like not on the slope. Across the way, over the river and through the woods.
Ignore him.
It's difficult to RP sometimes.
Don't feed into it.
Yeah, so you see lights of what might be a town.
All right, so we'll lead them that
A
way.
little ways. Okay.
We should go to town so that your lesser physical forms can not be harmed by these
Can you shut
adverse
up,
weather. Yes,
Please.
certainly. Yes, my lady.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
Nothing.
It's really hard to hear in these storms.
Really, nothing worth hearing.
Onward!
I heard that.
Sure. It's really hard to play guitar. My fingers are so cold.
So yeah, you guys. Sorry, what?
No, I'm just. Please proceed.
Yeah. You guys arrive at what looks like a town. There is, it's kind of on the slope of this particular mountain, and it's just very gray, and yeah, it's very dark, obviously, because it's the middle of the night. But you do see a little watch tower station on one side of the edge, and there's fire burning in there.
Okay. So, presumably, even with the storm, most people are probably hunkered down. There's not a lot of people, but we look like snowy, weary travels. I don't feel strongly that we need a disguise unless people feel like we should.
We always need to disguise.
We just need to go somewhere. You can go invisible if you'd like.
Okay.
Jaren will chat it up.
Oh, joy.
Jaren becomes Chad.
I just feel like so much more confident in this, and like all of the worries are just gone. Let's go find a tavern, and I'll get us a good deal.
Oh, here goes there. In a store.
Boy!
Weary travelers looking for a place to rest.
The figure leaning out of the watch little hut. It's like, oh, there's a tavern in town.
Great.
We're not in any way suspicious, nor do we represent any threat to you.
Oh my gosh, Alex, just
Heard
keep
that?
your mouth closed.
You're gonna actually get us killed, and it's gonna be hilarious.
Norren's got a Norren, okay?
Nor me to you, friend.
The tavern's down this way, you said?
The main road on the left. The box of hammers. You can't miss it.
Box and hammers.
No, box of hammers.
Well, I would not want to confuse them. Thank
Sorry,
you very much.
did you say box or fox?
Knocks of hammers, he
Yes,
said.
famers?
Spanners.
I just start
Spanners?
heading into town. Over this.
I'm riding on your shoulders so I don't leave footprints in the
And
snow.
you're still invisible. Perfect.
I think Chad will go with you. And we
right.
should try to get, rooms.
Okay. So.
Are they also not coming, or are they still having their combo?
No, I think we're all
we're
coming.
coming. We're
but I
going.
think some people need to wait out with the horses until there's room. We can't all come. We need to find a place for the horses.
I thought the horses were going in too.
Anyways, so yeah.
No one is going inside until I can find out where my tavern sounds are.
You just haven't been one of the people to get us rooms yet, so you should try to get us rooms.
Should I?
You should.
My
But
charisma.
Jaren's really good at it.
Charisma
Jaren's
is
coming.
0.
Jaren's coming. Chad's
That's
coming.
definitely not what I meant. That's burden.
Walks like this. Like his muscles are so big.
I'm sorry, Caleb. I don't think he watches these. It's fine.
Yeah, we can get away with
That would be
anything
so
right now.
funny if he just never knew.
Alright, how many rooms do we need?
So you guys entered the tavern, and Shadow is, scraping off the mountain of snow, and it's a.
But I'm not, because Pearl's on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's miraculously
It's just-
completely zero snow on him.
They're strangely snow bounded.
No, because she's
would
warm to the
crush
touch,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
immediately
Just melts
melts off of
It's
her.
just raining.
Yeah.
Okay, so you enter totally not suspiciously into a lower, it's kind of a long, low building, and
He walks. She's on his shoulders, so he walks her right into the door jam.
so there is a halfling there at the front desk, and he's busily doing a crossword puzzle. Just
Alright, so
as you do.
how do you want to do this? I really have a confidence in you, man. You got this.
You
I'll
spelled
back
that
you
word
up.
wrong.
Okay, that's not a great start, dude.
Excuse me?
You spelled that word wrong. We need a couple of rooms. Do you have any
Oh,
rooms?
you're right. Oh, yes. This is the tavern. We don't have rooms.
Is there
You're
somewhere...
looking for the inn down the way. I know. We get it all the time. It's not... We're not the same establishment.
But if we just passed out in one of your booths, that would be okay, though, right?
Depends on how much money you spent before that.
Where's the inn?
Oh, the inn, yes. Just down the way and to the right.
What's it called?
Rose Petal Inn.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Did you want anything to...
Nope, that's all.
Ah.
And I walk out.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks
bye.
so much. You've been great.
So I'm sorry. Your one job was to get us rooms, and you got 0 rooms.
I don't have rooms here. You're welcome to try.
No, I was just curious if you had succeeded or not. And
Well, you
apparently,
can't succeed if there's nothing to succeed in.
Yes.
Anyways,
So you go down to the Rose Petal Inn, and yeah, that is
Short jaunt through the snow.
yes, it's just a short jaunt through the snow, and it's more of just a traditional house kind of looking thing. And you go on in there, and there is an older dwarf sleeping at the desk.
Is there a bell?
Are there any keys?
There is a
hanging?
bell. There are keys.
I'm not gonna keep playing Chad, y'all. It's hurting my throat. Randy's gonna come.
Oh, welcome. Can I, are you look weary, travelers?
Yes, weary and cold, and I think looking for rooms.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we have rooms, 12 rooms, 12 vacancies, and it is, 5 gold a night.
Per room.
Per room, yes.
So they come with an evening meal, I assume, then.
Nope.
Stabling for our horses.
Yeah, that will do. I can
Okay.
get Rose on it.
Great. Here's 15 gold. We'll take 3.
3 rooms, they sleep 3 each.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
What? Wait.
That's fine. He got the rooms. His money, bro.
Oh, they got horses. How many horses do you have?
3 horses.
Oh, lovely.
They sleep 3 horses.
A younger dwarf gal
Bring the horses into the room.
comes
Oh,
by.
yes. Like they just come into the.
Yes, please be sure
Hotel room
to
with us.
brush them down and things and all
Always
that.
do.
Thank you, kindly.
She goes on out.
Shadow, would you like party reimbursements? I have some.
I'm okay. I mean, you guys have been taking care of a lot of stuff, so.
Are you guys new in town?
Have a good night. To the room.
Do
Very tired. Gotta go.
Often
Bye-bye.
staying in taverns if they're like in inns if they're not visiting. Like that's always like oh, are you guys visiting? Yeah, literally that's why I have a hotel.
Actually, my house burned down.
what are house party rules for math play?
All right, so yeah, you guys going up, and are you
we
trying to like
resting
sleep
again?
through the?
I think we should discuss.
We
Yeah,
already
we should
spent so much time discussing.
We
We spent most of this episode discussing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Discuss.
No, and your chaos.
I did like injecting some.
Shadow, how
As
about
always.
everyone can we should get food for people too.
Yeah, I'm out of rations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he say there's no food here, but it was at the tavern?
Yeah. Okay.
Presumably we can buy food somewhere
yeah.
else
This is why
for the
they're
road.
usually the same establishment.
Do you know, and that makes so much sense, Dorian. I'm gonna go back down to the desk, ask the halfling, where can
He's a dwarf.
dwarf? They're all the same. No, sorry.
I'm telling you, it's a silver problem.
Listen, Kiwi!
Listen, you little cute fella.
Listen, we're looking for a place for dinner and for rations and some warm food. Can
It's the middle of the night.
you recommend where we can go?
The box of hammers is about the only place open at this time of night.
I'm sorry, did you say locks and spanners?
I'm walking out the freaking door.
Sorry, what?
Not keen on locks.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna walk down.
No,
I'm just gonna buy
box of
rations for
hammers.
everybody.
What?
All right,
Well, I don't really like
go
that.
on
either.
down to the
rations.
halflings. at the
Please give
tavern.
us like some bread and soup for tonight. Everyone needs food for tonight. So I'm gonna go up and be like, hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just run off by
6.
yourself
I
in a
did-
strange town.
It's fine. I'm annoyed. I would like. Can you plate dinners to go? Back it up with something like.
Yeah, we can do that.
Can I get 6?
Certainly. Would you like the soup of the day?
That seems hard to walk. So just whatever you have, like dried meats, breads, is fine.
Okay. We could do the bread bowl though. You wanted?
Sure. Let's do 6 bread bowls, some loose leaf tea if you have it, and 6 loaves of bread.
All right.
Breakfast tomorrow.
Cheese.
And cheese.
All right. Gouda.
Sure. Sounds good.
So while you guys are, while she is like working on this order and waiting for the food, I'm like chatting with, because we're, obviously we're like in the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 6 buildings down the street.
I have this idea,
I'm already terrified.
and what we could do is we could have some kind of like stone that you use to communicate what kind of food you want to, I don't know, some kind of like central office. And then they could go get the food and bring it to you. And we could call it something clever like Ogre Eats or something like that. Or Dwarf Dash.
Oh, goodness.
I have never been more on board with something you've said.
I really feel like this is going to happen.
But
And it's
Okay,
going to be
so-
great.
Norren,
After
this
we
is so out
stabilize-
of left field for you.
I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying it has to happen.
I mean, I guess you do think about food.
I think about food really all the time. If I'm eating, then I'm thinking about what I'm eating. And if I'm not eating, then I'm thinking about what I want to be eating.
Should we be worried that it's taking Renya this long? Where did she go?
I don't know. She could be ordering a lot of food.
Oh, yes, that's true.
And really, now that I'm thinking about it, it was really rather negligent of you to let her go off in this manner.
I was really surprised. You seemed so confident about it, though.
I mean, it's just one more example of her just turn tail and running away, and then I don't even realize until the problem is, if you want to get right down to it, the problem is that we just don't agree on the right way for me to protect her. Have you noticed it just doesn't seem to be working out all that well?
Yeah, you guys
You ever
probably
asked
should
her?
have
Yeah,
more
I believe me.
dialogue on that
I
point.
just don't know.
Pearl, are you?
Maybe you should bring in a third
Is
person to
Pearl
talk about it with both of you. Kind of like marriage
Yeah,
counsel.
I was picturing that they're standing around in the lobby. I'm still on Shadow's head, invisible.
No,
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 we're up in our
we're up in
rooms.
a room.
Oh,
Okay, so you're
Okay.
invisible though.
Can I? Okay.
Okay.
Wow, this is a lot of food. How much do I owe you?
Oh, yep. This is 12 gold.
he's gonna get murdered on the way back.
I'm not getting murdered. No one's gonna murder a
No one
whole
murders a dwarf dasher.
The door opens while you're like gathering everything into the they get you a box sort of stuff.
Yes, thank you.
Crate. And this elderly druid comes in and sits down at the bar. But
Evening.
he's the only other person you've seen, other than the 4 halflings that look remarkably similar to each other who are running this establishment.
Does he look like he's a traveler?
He looks like he traveled through the snow here, but they all wave to him and say, "Hello, Perry."
Barry.
Usual, Perry.
Oh, Perry. Oh, okay. Scared me for just a second. Thinking about a different campaign.
Oh,
No.
good talk.
Yep. So yeah, they give you the crate here, and it is heavy.
I got it.
All right. So you're heading back out, and then back at the Rose Petal Inn.
See, I was very good. I was thinking about trying to talk with this stranger, but I didn't. Stranger danger.
So maybe if you guys had more touch bases,
Like kick open the door. There's food. Slam it down.
Oh my, this is a lot.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Renya.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ren.
Thank you.
The
Yeah.
bread and cheese is for tomorrow, so please just here's the soup. It's warm. Also, Dorian,
are these bread bowls?
they are bread bowls. It's like I got 3 different soups. Like there's 3 tomatoes, and then there's 3
Pumpkin spice.
bacon cheddar.
I taste like pumpkin spice.
There's definitely
Check
I'm
on
sorry.
Dorian.
Dorian. I also I brought some loose leaf herbal tea, and I was hoping you could just heat up some water for us.
Already doing it.
Lovely.
Yes. So, yeah. Again.
Shadow,
That's me.
you've never been this far north, have you?
Nope. I've never seen a bread bowl. This is the best thing I've ever seen.
It's great. It's carbs that hold warm liquid carbs.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. Shadow, have you, before our journey, seen snow?
Nope.
Not even living in the mountains?
Nope.
Have you-
It's more of an arid climate.
Oh.
Dry.
Are you visible now?
Shut up.
Yeah, if we're hanging out in the room, I'm
You
visible.
wanna build
And you're
a
still
snowman?
young?
What is
It's up to you.
Finish
Yeah.
your bread bowl.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as Shadow's done finishing his bread bowl, Renya, blizzard and all, is gonna take him outside to try to build a snowman with him.
Okay.
To teach him how to build a snowman.
Yeah.
And you see, you just like roll that a little bit bigger. You need more. That's his torso. And then this is he's thick, so he's got a big base. But you
Norren is just standing. Norren is just standing like guard awkwardly.
and where back home, we would make these, and the days leading up to Wintertide, our winter celebrations, we would make one each day, and you would end up with like a whole village of snowmen, and it was really lovely. Except at night, as a child, my father used to tell me stories that they would come alive and take children out of the beds who tried to snoop into their Wintertide giftings. So I never did that. I definitely never did that.
But it is something that men would do.
What?
Well, they're not snow elves.
I just help me roll the head. Voice captain.
I messed up and I used my old Pearl voice, but Pearl is still young. She's been young this whole time.
This whole day.
Yep.
I thought you were doing the younger voice.
I started doing the old voice again.
So let's try to make ears like yours.
Yeah.
There's so many things. You see, people always think of snow as this blizzard. It's dangerous and it's cold, and it can be. It truly can be. You have to take it seriously. But it can really be beautiful and giving.
I imagine Dorian and Pearl and Jaren are still in the room.
Oh, for sure.
Looking out the window at this scene. It's like
That. Oh wait.
And
I don't
would like
understand
to
them.
roll up a snowball and clobber Norren in the face.
roll an attack. So you're
Proficient.
still young then.
Just throw that anywhere.
Oh yes.
I'll take it. What do I add to this? Anything?
Dexterity.
So nothing.
Plus one.
Plus 1. 18.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Just like this, and I whip it around.
Oh, she just hit him with a snowball.
Got him
so
good.
much fun.
I'm just still standing.
Here, you try, and I'm
I will
gonna throw it at him.
rapidly make one and also throw it at Norren.
Jaren pops up the window and grabs some snow.
Yeah,
and,
Jaren's
throws
gonna
it.
whip it.
Hold in here now.
11.
Close that window.
Is that you added
Yeah.
the text and everything?
Yeah, I definitely-
that
What
makes-
is Jaren's?
It's my first time. It's fine.
I'm just gonna be in here drinking my tea.
He
Okay.
gets you.
Yeah, a +6.
That was hardly necessary.
There's like, hey, I got you, man. Come at me, bro.
Dorian will close the window again. Go outside if you want to play.
And after a little bit more of this and building snowman with Shadow, I think eventually we come in.
Okay.
He's just a kid, guys. Just a baby.
All right. So you guys all go in.
I'm soaked
Yeah.
and cold.
And then
There's a warm fire in the room.
we have herbal tea. Ideally, at this point, you would have heated hot chocolate. Like
We do
melted,
have tea.
creamy chocolate.
I think chocolate kills me. Just kidding.
Oh no.
Is
that a poison?
I know.
No, I'm just kidding. I love chocolate.
It's silly. But we've not had enough of that, and I know that there's been a lot.
No, this is awesome.
And I don't want you to have to carry unnecessary burdens.
Yeah.
And sometimes pelting people in the face with things helps. And he's a really good target. So literally, whenever you have my full permission, as his authoritative superior to just any time. Right, Captain?
Yup. Yup.
You could ask first. Tea? Anyone?
Yes.
Please.
Please.
How are you feeling?
Me? I feel great.
I mean, are you tired from expending like a lot of spell slots or something?
No. I haven't used any since we slept last.
Do you think that the gems messed with your deal with the hag? You're not old, Pearl.
Well,
What do you think that means? Like, has it undone the curse effect that your powers
it
were
wasn't
gifted?
a curse.
It was a
was-
trade. You traded
yeah.
your youth, right, for powers. But now you have your youth back, and you still have your powers.
And many, many more powers, ostensibly.
Can you still? Quick, Eldritch Blast the captain.
I cast
no.
sleep on. Shadow.
Okay. Roll the.
Have you killed him?
I can't do counter spell. Wait.
There's no way.
Where's sleep? How does it work? It's been a minute.
It's a number of hit points.
Render the child unconscious.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're not knocking him out.
7d8.
Oh, maybe.
What's your HP?
I mean, my hit die are. I have 6.
Where's
48
my
is mine.
eights?
It's possible.
1, 2, 3, 4,
If she
5,
rolls high
6,
enough.
7.
Why do you only have 48?
She said 7. Oh, did I say 4? I meant to say 6. Sorry.
Okay, I'm like,
No.
what level is Shadow? Anyways.
So 6d8
second
are my
level or
hit
higher.
die.
Yeah, you're
And
right.
I'm
My total
casting
hit
at 3,
points
so.
is 48.
48.
Oh, 48.
48. Yeah.
Nah, you don't do it.
Wow.
You had to roll like all of those, like a 7.
16,
You feel lethargy,
24,
and then you snap back out of it.
28, 31, 33.
Yeah, no, you were short. But does he feel it?
Well,
What was
I mean, that
for?
was something. I'm borrowing your marker.
I mean,
Prestidigitation. I start.
You're cleaning
I
the
make a
fireplace.
little tiny snowball and flee it in Norren's direction.
Norren's getting obliterated.
So your powers still work then?
Seems like it. I don't have any
it
reason to
long
believe that it
suffering?
wouldn't. I think they can.
So you're not at all concerned at the fact that you're young again?
No. Maybe the witch just taking a break. She needs to be ugly for a
Insight
day or
check.
something.
Insight check away.
I don't know, man. I just
Dorian goes to bed for once.
Do I need to roll anything?
For once.
Are you trying to? Is there something you're trying to keep from me?
Done.
What do I? What is that? Up to you, DM.
What's your roll?
I don't know.
19.
I mean, so Pearl seems on the level with this. Not as if she's
Okay.
sneaking anything. All right, so you all go to bed.
We should set up a watch or the hut. Preferences?
You ordered 3 rooms.
We should set up a watch.
I'll take first watch.
In the hallway?
I'll take first watch in the hallway.
In the hallway.
Harumph.
Wake me when you're done, because that way if we both take watches, everybody gets a full rest.
That was way more.
You may not take a
I can shout
watch
for
in the
help.
hallway.
I am perfectly capable of keeping myself and you guys alive. Do you not trust me, Pearl?
It's not that I don't trust you, Lady Renya. It's just that you're higher priority. If
You're
somebody
literally
casts
carrying
silence.
a gem on your person.
But people
Yeah.
don't know who she is. People know who you are.
I come here and died. It's fine.
and if I
We've
die,
done this
we have had
before.
her
We've
in
done this
horrible.
before. Where Renya's had watch before.
and in more dangerous circumstances too.
Was it in a
I think
town
we need
full
to
of
take
people?
things seriously.
I will sit outside
concerned about
the door
I mean,
and I will shout for help.
And if they cast silence on you,
Then I'll bust the door open for help. I can still do things with silence. Go to bed.
Everybody
We
goes to
just
bed.
need the first.
I've been told.
We just need the fastest way of resting to get on the road again.
I just think
And
you should be in your room.
Then I can keep a watch on everybody.
whenever you ladies are done, I'd like to call it there because
okay.
yes, you guys are at a perfect stopping point.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're just done. Go.
Yeah, no. We're done. We're done. You're all dead.
Thanks for watching this episode of Ember Fables, a production of Markley Bros Entertainment. If you're watching the show, please give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comments below. This really helps our show reach more people and makes a huge difference in the long-term sustainability of our production. If you prefer to listen to the game, you can find all of our episodes in podcast form at emberfables.com, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your podcasts. And finally, this show would not be possible without our community of Embers and the generous support of our patrons, who love what we create and financially contribute to supporting the show. To learn more and to join our community, check out the links in the video description below. God bless and have a great day. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Ember Fables podcast, a production of Markley Bros Entertainment. You can find more episodes of the Ember Fables podcast at emberfables.com or on Apple Podcasts or wherever you find your podcasts. If you're enjoying the show, please give us a 5-star rating and leave a review. This really helps our show reach more people, and it makes a huge difference in our long-term sustainability of our production here. If you'd prefer to watch the game, you can find the video channel on YouTube or at mbe.tv. This show would not be possible without our community of Embers and the generous support of our patrons who love what we create and financially contribute to us and the show. To learn more and join our community, check out mbe.tv/join. God bless and have a great day.